Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so Kyra, and today we have boneless buffalo wings, celery sticks, ranch, and carrots. Before we get started, let's do our thumbnail. Cheese or okay. Are you guys a buffalo, a boneless person or a bone-in person? Make sure you guys subscribe. Hit the subscribe button because I've been bringing fire videos. Y'all gonna love this content. Me, I'm a bone-in type of person. Boneless is okay, but these are store-bought, and this is all they had, so I had to roll with this. I want to know, where are you guys from? Can everybody comment down below and tell me what city they from? I'm asking because I'm about to tell y'all a little story about growing up where I'm from. I'm from Detroit. And growing up in Detroit, in the beginning it was cool. Towards how it is now, rough. Go ahead and say, it's like that everywhere. It can be like that anywhere you go. I'm talking about my experiences growing up in Detroit was, and it wasn't always like that. And it got some good parts that I really love, and it got some bad parts that I'm like, So I'm gonna say this. When I was younger, it was great growing up in Detroit because I'm from the west side. The best side. The west side is the best side. I always say that. I'm from the west, and it used to be really good. Like, the houses were so beautiful. The houses was big too. I came from this area called Calvert, between, was it 2nd and Hamilton or 2nd and 3rd? If y'all know, comment down below and tell me. I know I'm asking y'all to comment down below a lot, but we gonna have to talk a lot today. Because recently, I was in that area and I was just looking around. I'm like, it looks so different from what I'm used to as a youngster, just being real young, seeing it. Back in the day, it was beautiful. Very beautiful. Mostly all the houses in Detroit was so big. Like a upstairs, a pantry, a basement, a living room, dining room. Where I live at now, they don't even have none of that. It's a quiet neighborhood. I just wish their houses was bigger. Like the Detroit houses. Detroit houses, I love them. The only thing I just don't like the people. And the people tear up the houses. I don't care what nobody say. People be tearing up these houses like scrapping all the metal out of them. Taking everything out of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Just stripping the house down to nothing and making the houses look real bad. Then some of them be abandoned, burned up. It be just not well taken care of. And that's one of the main reasons why when people be getting raped, they take them to these abandoned houses in Detroit. And there's so many of them to choose from. That's how they can do the rapists, because you can just take the person in an abandoned house and nobody ain't gonna never hear or see you. That's sad. If they took some of these abandoned houses and actually put people in it, like the homeless or something, low class, fix them up and put families in there, it would be no more abandoned houses. I just wish it was a cure for all that. A solution to the problem. Maybe one day everything will change. The houses, y'all know Barry Gordy, he stayed on the street called Boston Edison, right around the corner from the street I grew up. Then my family, we moved around a lot. And when I got on my own, and the reason why I moved is because it just started going downhill. You couldn't even really take out your trash without somebody out there like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? No, leave me alone. The neighborhoods just start getting real bad. I got tired of seeing people. Every time you get out your car or walk to the store, here comes somebody begging, or here go a whole bunch of group of guys just standing outside of the gas station like, why are you doing that? Then they all trying to sell you something. Then they all getting mad. Back then, if you didn't want to talk to them, then you got someone that was getting mad if you didn't want to buy their CDs back in the day. They're like CDs, DVDs. I used to be like, now sometimes, yeah, if I was in a mood and they was some DVD days, I would buy some DVDs, but sometimes I ain't want no DVD. Somebody tell you no, you should be like, Okay, maybe the next customer will say yeah. Detroit was like a, I would say I love my city because, okay, I'll say this. Pros and cons. I'll do pros and cons. Pros was we are the motor city. We are Motown, where most all musicians come from. Mostly all the great musicians from back in the day, they come from Motown. We're known to be a hustling city, home of the go-getters. We don't take no for an answer. We gonna get it. So the cons. The cons would be, burned up houses, abandoned houses, drug users always out there, always, hey, can I get this? Can you want me to do something for you, baby? All that. I mean, it's okay, but then sometimes I be like, it's not okay because, excuse me, I'm tired of being always, you need this, and no, can I pump you? I used to be like, oh, gone. Then you got them standing all outside the store. You can't even really get in the gas station or the store because here they come, or just all out there. You feel so uncomfortable to even get out your car. I'll never forget, me and my sister one time, we wanted to go to the store to get some snacks. But then we seen a whole bunch of group of guys just standing outside. She like, you want to just go to another store? I'm like, yes. We pulled off. Went to somewhere else that was low-key. They didn't have a lot of people standing all outside the store. Like, who wants to get outside their car as a young lady knowing that you about to be harassed by a whole bunch of guys that knew they was too old to be looking at you? There's so much stuff. It's like, I don't want to live in the hood. I don't want to. And yes, your home can be what you make it. You could live in the ghetto neighborhood and have a beautiful house. I'm not saying that. It's just sometimes when you step out your house, it be overwhelming for me. Then they be flying all up and down the street. I know that's everywhere, but like I said, I'm talking about my city from what I saw. Flying all up and down the street. Kids be out there. You know the kid gonna chase the ball when the ball rolls in the street. So I did notice that they put speed bumps, and I was so happy about that. Because I'm like, I do not want no kid running out to the street trying to chase after something. And kids should know better. Yes, kids should. But you know, kids being kids, they ain't really thinking too much. They just trying to chase whatever got away from them. The ball, a dog, anything. And here you come, flying up and down the street. And hit the kid. But you're not going to be doing that anymore because the speed bump's about to prevent all of that. So I was happy about Detroit putting speed bumps down everywhere because this has to stop. One good, really good thing, my childhood was great growing up in Detroit because they had the Penny Candy Store. And now y'all know about the Penny Candy Store. I love that place. They had so much good, what was those things called? Fruities, little quarter bag of chips, a quarter variety juices, all type of cookies, sugar cookies, Slim Jims, now later, sunflower seeds. My go-to was some sunflower seeds, some strawberry lemonade pink now laters, or the orange ones. Some grandma cookies, the peanut butter ones, a little small bag of spicy nacho Doritos, a little Debbie brownie with the walnuts in it, and a clear, no, not a clear fruit, no. A small little Hugs. Ain't they called little Hugs, the small juices? I used to get the blue one or the red one. I used to be so happy. They even had one time a little small tiny ice cream sandwich. It was so little, and it was for like, I think a quarter, or maybe something less. I just know it was real little and the price was cheap. I can't really remember the price. I just know it was small. So I used to love that. And I used to love when they had the fire hydrant on. You can go outside and get wet. Or the water hose. My mom or my grandma turned the water hose on. We can get wet like that. In the backyard. She's like, y'all know I don't want y'all in the front yard like that. In the backyard. And that was okay with me because I just know I wanted to be out there in the water. So it was some good parts. That's why I said when I was younger, it was just the best time of my life. When I started getting older and grown, I'm like, I gotta get out this city. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I gotta go. If I ever move back to Detroit, I don't stay too far from it. So don't think I'm just in another state or nothing. I'm very close to the city. If I ever move back to Detroit, I want to stay on Rosedale Park because there's some nice houses over there. West Side of Drive, nice. Boston District, Boston Edison District, East and West Boston, nice. I know it's some more parts that I'm forgetting. I just can't think of them right now. The people got to change. It's not the neighborhoods. Because if you act right and do right and keep your neighborhood up, then it can work. But I don't want to walk outside my house and always see a whole bunch of people. And then people sit outside their porch and be staring. People always in people. Business, people be breaking into people's houses, stealing. Wait until you gone at work, watching your hours, and make sure that they clocking your hours in right so they can watch your house to know when you gonna come home and when you gone so they can break into your house and steal. That happened to my auntie. My auntie, she was gone to work. Somebody was in her house. Why they make them a sandwich? This before the ring lights was even popular. They made them a sandwich. They was running out her back door with cases of her pops. It was awful. They did like some scandalous stuff. They stole my cousin's gaming system, all his games. It was crazy. Carrots be so good. I ain't really a ranch person, but with certain foods, you gotta eat ranch with it. I'm just gonna have this sitting up there without no ranch. It was gonna look crazy. Comment and tell me everything, all your experiences about growing up, where you from. Don't forget to mention your city where you're from, because I just want to know where everyone is from so we can talk about it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you're new, don't forget to like, don't forget to share this video, don't forget to comment. I love you guys. See you guys in my next video. Bye.